strategies that the IGP has come out with, maybe most of those women in terms of religious biases now can be used in those areas as undercovers. I don't know. But it has to come out, you know, because it's a security issue and we are facing quite a lot of challenge. And at this point, it has to make it clearer to Nigerians what, because I don't want to think it's just a mundane, he just thought about it out of the blues and came up with it, that it has to be a policy that, you know, that has to do with the whole of the nation without, I don't want to think the IGP would not have consulted the presidency, at the same time some big stakeholders before he took that decision. But the most vital of all this is the constitutional provision that is in Section 10, which of course is, you know, resides with the judiciary and the National Assembly, who makes laws and interpret laws. And as much as that part of the Constitution has not been amended or repealed or anything, it still stands the test of time. So one cannot do it. That's why they say it's ultra vires at this moment what he has done. So let the process, you know, be taken into consideration and follow it up to the latter to make sure that even if he has to do such in terms of policies, those two big stakeholders, judiciary and the National Assembly, should be carried along.
Well, flowing from what Dr. Tarmi said, discussant Bola Debora did say that apart from religious coloration and biases, this decision or this step would also go a long way in exposing police women to danger. He was citing examples of going to places where there are religious crises to maybe quell insurrections in such a place. For instance, the issue of the Shiite issues. If police women are deployed to such an arena, they're having coverings on their head and all of that, you do not know where they belong, whether to Shia or Shiite, and then you're exposing them to danger. Because as they stand currently, if you agree with me, you don't even know the religion of any police woman, whether a Christian or a Muslim or a Jewish or a...
Well, the use of those codes, the dress codes right now, would make us identify exactly what kind of religion a particular police woman practices. So that's why I'm still suggesting maybe it's a strategy. I'm not ramming it out of my mouth on what the IGP has done. That's the reason why he did that. But it has to come clearer to Nigerians to let us know, because let's look at it. It is going to be better if it's an undercover strategy to use those people
which
who
have even come public.
So let him come out. Let him come out and let's know exactly the reason behind it. Those reasons are vague and they are not well expressed.
Well, I think there's something about communication, and I think we should quickly address that. In Nigeria, there are lots of misunderstanding, distrust, mistrust, and miscalculated trust in the leaders, owing to lack of proper communication and media public relations. And I begin to wonder what exactly is the work of the Force Public Relations Unit, especially in this kind of a controversial issue. Do you think the police authorities are not taking communication of core objectives and principles as well as policies with levity in this regard?
That is to show you clearly that they are not just doing that. It's not only the Nigerian police, virtually all the institutions in this country, they hardly take that into consideration. Because by the time you want to push out a point in question,